not all that.
See, we've got sound. What was wet and windy wording. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hello from a wet and windy Worthing from sunny and warm Oban. Everybody hearing me okay?
Are we actually on?
We're actually on, yes.
Why is it not going to like us?
No, because well, I've got the sound. I've got the sound on. Wait a minute. Da 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 da. Silly me. Hello, 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 hello. Everybody here is okay? We'll soon get told now.
Yeah,
sound is great. Sound is great tonight. Francis is saying. Thanks, Francis.
Right, so that's okay, Mum. Just text the scores in.
That's fine. Works for us. Oh, we seem to have quite a few people that are quite keen tonight. You're all arriving a wee bit early, which is nice. Well, I can sort this. I can sort that, Jennifer. I can make us look incredibly small if you would prefer. Or maybe you just need to get a smaller TV. And so, yeah, right, that's what I've got.
Oh, right. Janet's with us. Can you hear us now, Janet?
No chocolate, just M&S jelly beans. Well, I think even they're off the menu for you,
Yes,
as well. She's been very, very good.
Even since before the last quiz, I've not had any Galaxy or crisps apart from an occasional packet at my mum's, but I've not had any crisps at home.
See that? Well, she's away at her mum's, out of sight of me.
Because I forgot. I forgot because I just knew that I wasn't eating crisps in bed. Oh, that's Purdy. He's such a pest. Janet, if you can hear us now, can you just send me a message to say that you're getting us okay?
Right, and who else have we got? We've got some people not saying hello because we've got.
I don't know. Maybe Laura's there.
We've got 11 viewers. 12 now.
So
if you're there and you're able to, let us know, please, just so that we can.
Thanks, Jennifer.
There's Alison Penny. Hey Alison, thanks for joining us. Still got Mariana to come. Who are possibly Neoko, possibly Connor. He's done that.
Possibly Brian.
Brian, yeah. The Kings. Yeah.
Speak of the
Speak
devil.
of Neoko, and boom, like magic, she's there.
And
good evening
Mabon,
to the Mabons, yes. Nice to have you along, Neoko. It's been a wee while.
All right,
I hope-
Janet's hearing us now. Right,
Hope you're
good.
both well. Yep, Janet's here and that's good. Alright, so a couple of minutes to go yet, so we'll wait and see. Possibly Beth. Oh no, did Beth say she? No, I don't get nothing from Beth. Helen says she couldn't be here because she's away somewhere else.
I've just had a message from my mum that says, "Say hello to Alice and Penny from me."
So hello to Alice and Penny from Lorna.
Mhm. Yep.
There we go. Oh, we've still got Stevie to come as well. Absolutely no doubt. Now that I've said that, I'll be like, oh, come on, Stevie, say hello.
Right, I'll pass that on, Alison. Thanks.
Aha, see, there it is. Good evening, Stephen. Thanks for joining us, big fella.
We bumped into your mum, Stephen, and since we were last on the quiz, and she was looking great.
So she was looking very, very well.
Just Mariana.
Just Mariana to come, yes. So we'll wait
So
and
just
see.
definitely send her the link.
I definitely said that. I actually told you that she responded to me with a thing, a picture, and that's
Oh, I didn't
yeah.
realise that was in response.
And so hopefully your wee visit will be soon, pal. But, back to Mariana. Yeah, the picture that she sent, it's actually meant to be a video.
Oh,
And then she was saying that she doesn't know what's happened and we're freezing. She seems to have lost your link to your Telegram. What's Telegram? Yeah, so I don't know.
I suppose it wouldn't matter. I'm not
Ah, there we are. Hi Mariana, you have found us. Right, so I think we're ready to crack on then. What do you think?
Yeah.
Excuse me while
Hope,
I to
I hope
this.
there's no mistakes tonight.
Well, I'll be amazed if there's no mistakes. There's always a mistake in one form of the other. One form or the other. There's a mistake already. Right, so good evening everybody. Thanks for joining us on our 7th quiz of the year.
Ah, right, so managed to get on the chat.
Right, well that's good. Oh, from Telegram to Facebook. Okay, Mariana, I understand now. So we'll crack on with the quiz, and the first round is a requested round, and that is geography. Second round, as always, our connection round. Third round, a requested picture round again. So it's a say what you see round. So 2 or 3 pictures, making up an answer. We'll say more on that when we get there. Round 4 is the chain, and round 5, as always, general knowledge. So we'll crack on, and I'll say good luck to everyone, and here we go. So as I said, round 1 is geography. And it is right, it's showing up, that's fine. I didn't think it was showing up for a minute there. So, here we go, question 1.
At nearly 5,000 metres, Vincent Massif is the highest peak on which continent?
So that's question 1. At nearly 5,000 metres, Vincent Massif is the highest peak on which continent? I should have worn something a bit cooler. Question 2.
Sioux Falls is the most populated city in which US state? Is it A, South Dakota, B, Virginia, or C, North Dakota?
So that's question 2. Sioux Falls is the most populated city in which US state? Is it A. South Dakota, B. Virginia, or C. North Dakota? Question 3.
Brisbane is the capital of which Australian state?
So that's question 3. Brisbane is the capital of which Australian state? Question 4.
What name links a helicopter with a warm, dry wind along the Rocky Mountains?
So that's question 4. What name links a helicopter with a warm, dry wind along the Rocky Mountains? Question 5.
Which month of the year is the summer solstice in the southern hemisphere?
So that's question 5. Which month of the year is the summer solstice in the southern hemisphere? Question 6.
China has one official time zone, but how many geographical time zones does it have?
So that's question 6. China has one official time zone, but how many geographical time zones does it have? Question 7.
Which European country is often called the hexagon because of its six-sided shape?
So that's question 7. Which European country is often called the hexagon because of its six-sided shape?
But not that often. I've never heard of it.
I do remember it from geography. Question 8.
The Great Barrier Reef is in which sea?
So that's question 8. The Great Barrier Reef is in which sea? Question 9.
In which country can you visit a place called Fray Bentos? Is it A. Argentina, B. Uruguay, or C. Brazil?
So that's question 9. In which country can you visit a place called Fray Bentos? Is it A. Argentina, B. Uruguay, or C. Brazil? Last question of the first round, question 10.
Which city is the seat of the European Court of Justice?
So it's question 10. Which city is the seat of the European Court of Justice? Moving on to round 2, which as always is our connection round. So the first 9 answers are connected in some way. and question 10 is what's the connection? So question 1.
What type of bag would a doctor traditionally use?
So that's question 1. What type of bag would a doctor traditionally use? Question 2.
What was the surname of the character played by Johnny Briggs in Coronation Street?
That's question 2. What was the surname of the character played by Johnny Briggs in Coronation Street? Question 3.
What name in the Bible means place of pleasure?
So that's question 3. What name in the Bible means place of pleasure? Question 4.
Who played the role of the Joker in The Dark Knight?
So that's question 4. Who played the role of the Joker in The Dark Knight? Question 5.
What kind of surgical appliance is used to support a hernia?
So that's question 5. What kind of surgical appliance is used to support a hernia? Question 6.
In British Army officer ranks, what rank comes between Lieutenant Colonel and Captain?
So that's question 6. In British Army officer ranks, what rank comes between Lieutenant Colonel and Captain?
I think when we've come to the answer, we've got them reversed. But it doesn't matter because
No,
it's still...
it's because they were reversed. They were in the wrong way around, and that's what's throwing you.
Right, wouldn't matter because it's the one in the middle anyway.
Correct.
We want.
But you'll notice when you see the caption that comes up, that starts to tell the correct way around. Question 7.
Who was the lead singer of Hot Chocolate?
So that's question 7. Who was the lead singer of Hot Chocolate? Question 8.
In what month of the year do Americans celebrate Mother's Day?
So that's question 8. In what month of the year do Americans celebrate Mother's Day? Question 9.
Who was the first woman to fly solo from England to Australia?
So that's question 9. Who was the first woman to fly solo from England to Australia? And finally, question 10. What's the connection? Excuse me. moving on to the answers for rounds 1 and 2. So round 1 was geography, and question 1.
At nearly 5,000 metres, Vinson Massif is the highest peak on which continent?
And it's the highest peak on Antarctica. Question 2.
Sioux Falls is the most populated city in which US state? And the answer is
A. South Dakota. Question 3.
Brisbane is the capital of which Australian state?
Is the
It's capital of Queensland.
Question 4.
What name links a helicopter with a warm, dry wind along the Rocky Mountains?
Do you remember?
Yes, I think it's Chinook.
As opposed to?
Scirocco. Or Sirocco.
Question 5.
Which month of the year is the summer solstice in the southern hemisphere?
And that is December. Question 6.
China has one official time zone, but how many geographical time zones does it have?
It has 5 geographical time zones. Question 7.
Which European country is often called the hexagon because of its six-sided shape?
I'll be hoping you get this one right, Stephen. It's France. Question 8.
The Great Barrier Reef is in which sea?
It is in the Coral Sea. Question 9.
In which country can you visit a place called Fray Bentos? And that would be
in Uruguay.
I would have gone for a million on that it would be Argentina, and I would have lost.
And finally, question 10.
Which city is the seat of the European Court of Justice?
And that would be a place we are visiting at the end of this week, and that would be Luxembourg. Moving on to round 2 of connection round. So, question 1.
What type of bag would a doctor traditionally use?
He would traditionally use a Gladstone bag. Question 2.
What was the surname of the character played by Johnny Briggs in Coronation Street?
It was Baldwin. I couldn't tell you his first name.
Mike Baldwin.
Question 3.
What name in the Bible means place of pleasure?
That would be Eden. Question 4.
Who played the role of the Joker in The Dark Knight?
And that would be Heath Ledger. Question 5.
What kind of surgical appliance is used to support a hernia?
And that would be a truss. Question 6.
In British Army officer ranks, what rank comes between Lieutenant Colonel and Captain?
And that would be Major. And if you look, see down up the top, the last 3, Lieutenant Colonel, Major, Captain. I had it the other way around. Question 7.
Who was the lead singer of Hot Chocolate?
That would be Errol Brown. Question 8.
In what month of the year do Americans celebrate Mother's Day?
They celebrate it in the month of May. And question 9.
Oh, well, the answer is Amy Johnson,
Who was the first woman to fly solo?
from England to Australia.
And finally, question 10.
What's the connection? I suspect everyone will have got it.
Yes, the connection is UK Prime Ministers, because of course we've got, I think it's William Gladstone. I don't know what Baldwin's first name was. Then we'll get, then we've got Eden, Anthony Eden, Ted Heath, then we've got Liz Truss, John Major, Gordon Brown, Theresa May and Boris Johnson. So there we go.
And what a fine group they are.
Indeedly doodly. So we'll do it as always and do a wee catch up and see how everyone got on. I'm expecting some high scoring. No?
Well, I think Mariana would be doing rubbing her hands together at the first round.
Wait a minute. Absolutely we would, Mariana. That's why he was left out. Marion 3, 9, so 12 for Marion. Stephen got 6. Purple Doves got 6. Mabons got 15 so far, very good. Pettit McFarlane's are on
13.
13, yeah.
Did you get Francis and Thomas?
No.
They're on 15.
Told you. I won the bet, Mariana. I said of the geography ones, that was a question I thought of them all was the one most likely to stump you. Good scoring.
Excellent.
Francis and Thomas 15. Have we heard from Janet? And have we heard from Alison Penny?
Alison's on the chat.
Well,
so, well, she hasn't come up yet. But
that's what I'm saying. Have we heard from Alison Penny? I'm not seeing anything there yet. So
Janet says, thank you, a geography round. She got,
Alison got 17. Brilliant.
Right, very, very
nice,
good.
Nicely
and
done.
Janet is on 14.
Wow, go Janet. So what about your mum's team?
Yeah, you got her. You got there.
Well.
3 and 9, so 12. Marianne fell. That's my mum's team.
Oh, yeah. Keep it. Right. I do so. Put mum in place. I'm going to put mum next to that, then I'll remember. Now, so at the moment we have a clear leader in Mariana on 19, followed by Alison Penny on 17, followed by the Mabons on 15, and Francis and Thomas also on 15. Then we have, it's very close, then we have Janet on 14, Petty McFarlane's 13, Marianne fell on 12.
Oh, that's my mum's
Oh, sorry,
team.
that's a mum's team, Marianne fell right on 12. And then we have Stephen and Purple Doves fighting it out for the wooden spoon. Yes, Katrina, you got 13. Yep. I do believe. So, safe to say, I think that the connection round was rather easy, which we expected. And yeah, so we'll now move on to the picture round. And as I was saying earlier, it's one of our say what you see rounds, and we're looking for each say what you see is the name of a song. So we'll move on. So what's the name of this song?
It's so easy, isn't it? I didn't realise that moved.
First one's always got to be really easy so people can grasp the premise of it. Okay, so picture 2, say what you see. Picture 3. Say what you see. Picture 4. Picture 5. Picture 6. Picture 7. Pictures 8. Pictures 9. Actually, very nice when it's close down. And finally, pictures 10.
Jennifer, who's in the purple doves? If we may ask.
Okay, moving on to round 4, which is the chain. Again, we'll need to maybe have a wee change of that next time.
Yeah, you'll need to explain it because there might be.
Yeah, so for the benefit of anyone who's here for the first time, the premise of this round is that the last letter of the first answer becomes the first letter of the second answer, and so on. So good luck, everyone. Question 1.
Manuel the waiter in Faulty Towers is from which city?
So that's question 1. Manuel the waiter in Faulty Towers is from which city? Question 2.
What word can be a vestigial human organ or a supplementary section in a book?
So that's question 2. What word can be a vestigial human organ or a supplementary section in a book? Question 3.
In which Marvel movie franchise will you meet Storm, Cyclops and Wolverine?
So that's question 3. In which Marvel movie franchise will you meet Storm, Cyclops and Wolverine? Question 4.
Who said, shoot for the stars, but if you happen to miss, shoot for the moon instead?
So that's question 4. Who said shoot for the moon, shoot for the stars, but if you happen to miss, shoot for the moon instead? Question 5.
In an Italian restaurant, if you ordered potato dumplings, what would you be having?
So it's question 5. In an Italian restaurant, if you ordered potato dumplings, what would you be having? Question 6.
Which photo sharing service was founded by Kevin Systrom and Mike Krieger in 2010?
That's question 6. Which photo sharing service was founded by Kevin Systrom and Mike Krieger in 2010? Question 7.
In mathematics, what name is given to the most common value in a data set?
That's question 7. In mathematics, what name is given to the most common value in a data set? So really, if you say A at the beginning, should it not be data? Because when you say A at the beginning, it's data. You don't say data, you say data. So if you're saying day, should it not be data rather than data?
Whatever.
Don't shut up. Question 8.
Which word is huevo in Spanish and ouf in French?
So that's question 8. Which word is huevo in Spanish and ouf in French? Should actually said which English word, shouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So which English word? Question 9.
What name is shared by the 20th US President and a cartoon cat?
So that's question 9. What name is shared by the 20th US President and a cartoon cat? Hey Robert, nice of you to drop in.
Good
Say
evening,
hello.
Robert.
Feel free to try and answer some of the questions while you're here and drop out in it, as I'll no doubt you will when you feel you've had enough. And finally for this round, question 10.
Who wrote the 1719 novel Robinson Crusoe?
So question 10. Who wrote the 1719 novel Robinson Crusoe? I think you were away doing a bit of filming somewhere, Robert, were you not? How did that go? Alright, moving on to the answers from rounds 3 and 4. So, as I said, the picture round was Say What You See, and they were all songs, and the name of this song is?
House of the Rising Sun.
Pictures 2, and this is?
Waterloo.
Picture 3.
Jumping Jack Flash.
Picture 4.
Ice, ice, baby.
That's unfortunate, but the weather was bad, Robert. Picture 5.
And this is blurred lines.
And picture 6.
It's Lady Marmalade.
Picture 7.
It's Raining Men.
I notice you didn't add interesting to that, Robert. Windswept and interesting. Picture 8, and this is.
Boom, 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 boom.
And the reason for that is, well, it's quite obvious. What you're seeing there is a sonic boom, and there's 4 of them, so boom, 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 boom. Picture 9.
Sugar, sugar.
By the Archies. And finally for this round.
Jailhouse Rock.
And did you know that the song Jailhouse Rock was the first single to go straight to #1 in the UK? There we go, a wee random fact there. Moving on to the answers for the chain. Question 1.
Manuel, the waiter in Fawlty Towers, is from which city?
He's from Barcelona. So your next answer begins with the letter A.
What word can be a vestigial human organ or a supplementary section in a book?
That has appendix. So the next one begins with X.
In which Marvel movie franchise will you meet Storm, Cyclops and Wolverine?
And that is X-Men. Well, that's good, Robert. Well done. Next one begins with N.
Who said, shoot for the stars, but if you happen to miss, shoot for the moon instead?
And that is Neil Armstrong. Next one begins with G.
In an Italian restaurant, if you ordered potato dumplings, what would you be having?
You'd be having gnocchi. Next one begins with I.
Which photo sharing service was founded by Kevin Systrom and Mike Krieger in 2010?
That is Instagram. So next one begins with the letter M.
In mathematics, what name is given to the most common value in a data set?
And that is mode. And there's a wee explanation of it there. Next one begins with the letter E.
Which word is llevo in Spanish and ouf in French?
And that is egg. And question 9. So this one begins with G. G. This one.
What name is shared by the 20th US President and a cartoon cat?
And that is Jarfield. So our final one begins with the letter D.
Who wrote the 1719 novel Robinson Crusoe?
And that was Daniel Defoe. So we'll do our usual, have a wee catch up, see how everyone got on. And what's going on? Something going wrong? Our main thing is not showing, there's something going on. Oh dear. Right, can we ask, are people seeing us still?
No, look. We're seeing that.
Right, that's right. There's something's happened with this program. It has crashed.
Oh, look here. Look. It's flashed to general knowledge.
I can't see it now. We have a problem. Right, so
Right,
let's
let's
see.
get the scores in. So it's a further 19 for my mum's team.
Right, so right, Stephen's got 19 in total. Francis and Thomas have got 30.
Jennifer's team's another 9.
Marvin's have got 30. Consistent, 15 and 15. Alice and Penny got 14, so that's 31. Pettit McFarlane's, right, as long as you can still hear, and it's the problem, well, it's fine, but we won't be able to switch between screens, but I think that we'll still be able to do the actual quiz.
Just by speaking?
Yes, let's just catch up on the scores. So the Pettit McFarlane's are on 32, yeah. Jennifer's team,
A further 9.
so that's 15. Have we heard from Janet?
Yes, Janet's still doing very well. A further 9.
That's 23. Very good, Janet. Have we heard from Mariana? Yes, 16. So that's 35. Very good, Mariana. And then your mum's team?
Yeah, further 19.
A further 19, so that's 31. Okie dokie, so I've got a problem with my third party programme that allows me to switch between screens, but I do think the quiz will still work okay. So at the moment we've got Mariana still in the lead on 35. The Pettit McFarlanes have managed to close the gap a wee bit, they're now on 32. We have your mum's team and Alice and Penny on 31. We have the Marburns and Francis and Thomas on 30, Janet on 23, Stephen on 19, and Purple Doves on 15. So we'll crack straight into the.
Have you got Alison's down? 31.
Yes, I said,
right.
yeah.
Okay.
I said Alison and Marianne both on 31.
Right. Okay, so you'll just have to concentrate on what you're hearing.
Well, I
no,
don't know.
Right.
I think. Aye, that's fine. So you're still going to be able to see. I just wasn't able to switch between screens on, so that they can see us. That's all. We can still do the actual quiz. So we'll move on to the general knowledge round, and good luck everyone. So, question 1.
In the book by Sue Townsend, how long did the woman go to bed for?
So that's question 1. In the book by Sue Townsend, how long did the woman go to bed for? Question 2.
ABBA scored their first UK #1 album in 1976. What's it called?
So that's question 2. ABBA scored their first UK #1 album in 1976. What's it called? It's quite funny that that's not working in that sense because it stopped dropping frames and
Yeah,
what
but
have you.
there's another thing. It's why has it got a grey stripe along the bottom of the screen now?
I don't know, that's part of the picture, darling. Question 3.
What is the common name for the plant Toxicodendron radicans?
So that's question 3. What is the common name for the plant Toxicodendron radicans? And I'm going to borrow a wee line from the chase here. The clue is in the question. Question 4.
What is the name of the traditional Irish potato and cabbage dish?
That's question 4. What is the name of the traditional Irish potato and cabbage dish? Question 5.
Which web browser is run by the Mozilla Corporation?
It's question 5. Which web browser is run by the Mozilla Corporation? You say Mozilla, I say Mozilla.
Well, seeing as you're such an expert on data, you'll probably have it right.
Data and data. Question 6.
Which is the furthest planet from Earth?
That's question 6. Which is the furthest planet from Earth?
I suppose that should say in our solar
system. Yeah. That's a given, really, isn't it? Question 7.
By what name do we better know the compound of nitrogen and hydrogen which has the formula NH3?
Question 7. By what name do we better know the compound of nitrogen and hydrogen which has the formula NH3? Question 8.
In February 2023, which song was banned from Welsh rugby stadiums?
That's question 8. In February 2023, which song was banned from Welsh rugby stadiums?
I think that should actually be Stadia. Should it? You should know.
Stadiums, stadia. That is, both words are used there. In the East End of Glasgow, it's stadiums. In the West End of Glasgow, it's stadia. Question 9.
What does the acronym ULEZ stand for?
So that's question 9. What does the acronym ULEZ stand for? And finally, question 10.
Never interrupt your enemy when he is making a mistake is a quote by who? Is it A. Napoleon, B. Churchill, C. Julius Caesar?
Question 10. Never interrupt your enemy when he is making a mistake is a quote by who? A. Napoleon, B. Churchill, or C. Julius Caesar? And that's it for the general knowledge round, so we'll move on to the answers. Question 1.
In the book by Sue Townsend, how long did the woman go to bed for?
She went to bed for a year. Question 2.
ABBA scored their first UK #1 album in 1976. What's it called?
I expect this to catch a
quite
few
amazing.
people out. Yes, it's actually Greatest Hits. ABBA Greatest Hits was their first #1 album. It's really, it just really caught me out. I was positive it was going to be a rival. Question 3.
What is the common name for the plant Toxicodendron radicans?
And that is poison ivy. As I said, the clue's in the question, but the toxic part of Toxicodendron. Question 4.
What is the name of the traditional Irish potato and cabbage dish?
And that is Colcannon. Question 5.
Which web browser is run by the Mozilla Corporation?
And that is Firefox. Question 6.
which is the furthest planet, you should say,
From Earth.
Earth?
Yeah. And that is Neptune. Question 7.
By what name do we better know the compound of nitrogen and hydrogen, which has the formula NH3?
That is ammonia. Question 8.
In February 2023, which song was banned from Welsh rugby stadiums?
And that is Delilah. Question 9.
What does the acronym ULEZ stand for?
And it stands for Ultra Low Emission Zone. And finally, question 10.
Never interrupt your enemy when he is making a mistake is a quote by
Napoleon Bonaparte. And that concludes our quiz, apart from our, as always, time range. So let's see how everyone got on. The final round. Mariana, total of 41. You recovered well, Stephen. 22, that's not too bad. And the Mabons, 36 for tonight. Well done, the Mabons, very good.
3 on 36 so
yeah,
far.
Yeah, is that your mum's team got 36? Who else is
And
that?
Alison Penny.
Oh yeah, 36. Very good. And you finished well for a change, the Boylans. 38, very good end. Purple Doves, 20 out of 50, very good, well done. We still have we have a complaining Pettit McFarlane captain saying that was a hard general knowledge round.
I don't know that it's a complaint, it's possibly admiration.
38. And have we heard from Janet?
He's just writing something.
Right, we're just waiting on Janet. So our winner, for sure, is Mariana. And we have joint second and joint fourth.
Well done, Wesley.
Absolutely, good one. Did you enjoy the say what you see round? I certainly have fun coming up with them, but I think I maybe need to make them a wee bit harder in future as well. Can I also say too, well, on the subject of future, we will not be doing an online quiz next month, as we're going to be doing quite a big, well, hopefully a big live quiz in Oban. So our next online quiz will be in September.
Yes, we've got a live event, 16th of September. We have a film premiere about the work of Hope Kitchen, followed by a grand quiz. And we are looking for donations for an auction. If anybody feels they want to donate something, or if they know someone locally that they might speak to about donating something. And also we're all having a tombola.
Yep, so anybody that wants to donate anything for our tombola, feel free to do so as well. And well done Finlay and Wesley for knowing Neptune as well, and I'm glad you liked the say what you see round. So
I haven't heard again from Janet, I don't, but I think we can.
Well, we can safely say that
Just
Mariana
because-
is our winner. So
Yes.
well done, Mariana. Very good.
Very, very good. Yeah.
And joint second, we have the Pettit McFarlanes with special guests Wesley and Finlay, and Francis and Thomas, both on a score of 38. And so that means in equal fourth, we had Alison Penny, the Mabons, and your mum's team all on 36.
Yep.
The date for the next quiz, Mariana, if you hold on a wee second, I will tell you.
Well, we might. What we will do, because that's the middle of September, and then are we going to have time to get another one together?
What's the middle of September?
The big quiz. You'll just have done that.
Yes, I know, but well, that would mean to.
I know.
Maybe a minute. Am I going about this wrong? So actually, should we just have a quiz in August and not have one in September?
That would be more sensible.
Yeah. So we'll take that back. We'll take that. We'll rewind. So we will be doing a quiz next month. I'm getting my months mixed up. So we'll be here next month as always. We'll go for a big quiz in September. So there will not be one in September. Sorry about that, Mariana. So our next quiz will actually be on the 27th of August. Our next online quiz will be the 27th of August. We're then doing our big quiz film premiere in the Cornhalls in Oban. Very much look forward to that. So we'll move on to our.
Oh, I've got Janet's score. She got another 3, so she's in 26 total.
Well,
which I
Janet,
think is up there with.
I think that's
personal
probably
best.
your highest score ever, yeah. So well done. And again, well done to Mariana. So we're moving on to our tie-break question. And that is, how long is the Great Barrier Reef? You're welcome, Mariana.
In miles.
In miles, how long is the Great Barrier Reef? And I'm very sorry for causing any confusion to do with next month's quiz. I'm terrible with dates and blah 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 blah.
Data.
And data and data and data. Well, I'm not too bad with data, inputting data. I'm just not very good at the wordies.
Yeah, Boylans are going for 600 miles.
600. Oh,
Just waiting for someone to put down the marker.
Next person will be 651.
Mariana's 920.
920 for Mariana. Leslie shouts, I heard you if you hear, Leslie. 800 miles for Leslie. And your mum's team 1500. Stephen 480. 480. Purple Doves 500 question mark. I don't know if that's actually a unit of measurement question mark.
We've got Stephen and
We've
Alison.
got Stephen, Alison, a very specific 731 to go with the Pettit McFarlane's very specific 651. Oh no, 650, sorry, that's because I said the next one's going to be 651. Right,
Janet's is just coming.
Janet's is just coming. Dum, da, dee, dee, dum, dum, dum.
Oh, 200 Janet's got. She's ignoring everyone else.
Absolutely,
And
she's
going for her own.
total left field. So the actual answer is somewhere 1,429 miles. So the winners of the tie break is your mum's team.
Yes, that's
Very close. Well done. So mum's team. So there we go. Very well done. And that's it. So we'll see you all. What was that date we said?
27th of
The
August.
27th of August. And enjoy the rest of your evening and enjoy the rest of your weekend. We'll see you all again soon. Well done, Mariana and everybody.
It's possible, can I just say that it's possible, Thomas, that I might need the attentions of my secret admirer for the quiz on the 27th. Because after we've been away at the end of this week, I'm getting wired into the galaxy.
So I think basically what she's saying, Thomas, is galaxy on tap.
Yes, we thank you very much, everyone, for your good wishes and all the rest of it.
Well, thanks everyone, and we'll do our best to have a nice time over in Luxembourg. I'm sure it's going to be fabulous. So take care all, and we'll see you all again soon.
Yes, night night.
Bye.